You may already be more healed than you think if life feels a little steadier, kinder, and more meaningful than it did during your hardest times. Many older adults still feel broken, even while showing strong signs of emotional recovery and resilience. As the years go by, life gives many joys, but also losses, illnesses, disappointments, and sometimes deep emotional wounds. Healing from those hurts is not always dramatic or obvious. It often happens quietly in small changes in how you think, feel, and respond to everyday life. Today you will discover 7 powerful signs that you have healed more than you realize, even if you still have some pain or difficult days. Hello, I am Dr. John Smith. Sign 1. Your emotions feel more steady. 1 of the clearest signs of emotional healing is better emotional regulation. Your feelings still rise and fall, but they are less overwhelming and easier to manage. You may notice fewer intense mood swings, less explosive anger, and a shorter recovery time after something upsetting happens. Feel annoyed or sad, but no longer stay stuck there all day. Be able to pause, breathe, and choose a calmer response instead of reacting instantly. Notice that situations which once felt terrifying or unbearable now feel challenging but manageable. These are not small things. They are strong signs that your nervous system and mind have become more resilient over time. Sign 2. You recover from stress more quickly. Resilience research shows that healing is not the absence of stress, but the ability to bounce back after difficult experiences. If you find yourself returning to your usual self faster after a conflict, a health scare, or bad news, your inner resilience has grown. You still cry or worry, but you also regain hope and focus sooner than before. Setbacks no longer feel like the end of the world. They feel like problems to be handled step by step. You can say, "This is hard, but I know I've survived hard things before," a classic sign of post-traumatic growth and inner strength. For older adults, this faster recovery often comes from a lifetime of experience and wisdom, even if you do not consciously give yourself credit for it. Sign 3. Your relationships feel healthier as people heal. Their relationships usually shift. There is more honesty, better boundaries, and less tolerance for hurtful behavior. Even small changes in how you talk, listen, and say no can signal deep emotional growth. You ask for help or emotional support instead of withdrawing and suffering in silence. You feel more comfortable saying no to things that exhaust or disrespect you, even with family. You choose to spend more time with people who are kind and supportive, and less with those who constantly drain you. Improved relationships are a key marker of both healing from trauma and positive growth afterwards, especially in later life when social support strongly protects mental health. Sign 4. You understand yourself better. Healing often brings increased self-awareness. You start to recognize your triggers, patterns, and needs instead of feeling confused by your own reactions. This deeper understanding helps you respond to life more wisely, not just automatically. You can name your feelings more clearly. I feel lonely. I feel scared, rather than just feeling numb or angry at everything. You feel tiny moments of gratitude for sunlight, a grandchild's laugh, a pain-free morning, even if life is not perfect. You restart old hobbies or try new activities, which often signals both improved mood and brain resilience in older age. These are not silly or too small to matter. They are strong indicators that your emotional system is no longer stuck only in survival mode. Sign 7. You see meaning in what you've been through. Post-traumatic growth research shows that after difficult events, many people eventually experience a shift in perspective, more appreciation for life, deeper spirituality, and a sense of personal strength. This does not mean the pain was good. It means you have created meaning and wisdom from what you endured. You feel more connected to people, nature, faith, or something larger than yourself. You say things like, "What I went through changed me, but it also made me wiser or more compassionate," which is a classic sign of growth. You focus more on what truly matters, relationships, kindness, purpose, and less on superficial things. For many older adults, this sense of meaning becomes a deep anchor that makes future challenges less frightening and more manageable. If you recognized even a few of these 7 signs in yourself, then you have healed more than you realize, even if there are still tears, memories, or hard days. We will talk about how to gently support your ongoing healing in daily life with simple, realistic practices suitable for your age and health. Supporting your healing. Daily practices. Healing is a lifelong process, and even strong signs of progress do not mean you stop nurturing yourself. Simple, gentle practices can build on your progress and help you feel even steadier. These are designed for older adults. No intense exercise or complicated steps, just kind habits that fit into your routine. Morning breathing practice. Sit comfortably for 5 minutes. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Out for 6. This calms the nervous system and reduces stress hormones, helping emotional steadiness. Gratitude moments. Before bed, name 3 things you appreciate that day, even small ones like a good meal or phone call. This rewires the brain for more joy and resilience. Gentle movement. Walk slowly for 10 to 15 minutes daily, noticing your surroundings. This releases stored tension and boosts mood chemicals naturally. Consistency matters more than perfection. Over weeks, these build the self-compassion and recovery speed you already started showing. Nutrition for emotional resilience. What you eat directly affects mood, stress, and brain health, especially as we age when nutrient needs change. Focus on simple Indian-friendly foods that support healing without fancy diets. Turmeric milk, haldi doodh. Anti-inflammatory curcumin helps reduce brain fog and supports serotonin for better mood. Warm milk at night also aids sleep, vital for emotional recovery. Nuts and seeds. A handful of almonds, walnuts, or pumpkin seeds provides omega-3 south and magnesium to calm nerves and fight anxiety. Leafy greens and yogurt. Palak sabzi or curd rice deliver B vitamins and probiotics for gut health, which influences 90% of mood chemicals. Fruits like bananas, potassium, and vitamin B6 help stabilize emotions and prevent irritability. Avoid excess sugar and caffeine, which can worsen mood swings. A study on resilience after trauma found better nutrition predicts faster emotional recovery in older adults. Building stronger connections. Healthy relationships accelerate healing by providing support and reducing isolation, common in senior years. You do not need big social circles. Quality matters more. Reach out weekly. Call one friend or family member for a real chat, not just updates. Share a feeling or memory. This builds the compassion and understanding You are growing. Set kind boundaries. Practice saying, "I would love to visit, but only for an hour today." This protects your energy while staying connected. Join a gentle group, a local senior walking club, bhajan group, or temple activity. Shared activities foster belonging and post-traumatic growth. Strong social ties lower depression risk by 50% in those over 55, amplifying your natural resilience. Healing is not linear. Old feelings may resurface, especially with health changes or anniversaries. The key sign you have healed, you handle these with more grace than before. Pause and name it. This feels like old pain coming up. Acknowledging reduces its power. Use your strengths. Remind yourself of past recoveries. I got through that, and I can now. This taps post-traumatic growth. Seek gentle help. Talk to a trusted doctor, counselor, or hotline if needed. Therapy for seniors focuses on wisdom, not just problems. Setbacks are normal. Quicker recovery confirms your progress. When to seek extra support, most healing happens naturally, but if signs like constant numbness, hopelessness, or isolation persist, professional help strengthens your foundation. In India, options include geriatric counselors, community health centers, or apps like Your DOST for seniors. Sleep or appetite changes lasting weeks. Losing interest in old joys despite your progress. Physical symptoms like unexplained pain tied to stress. Early support prevents small issues from growing. You deserve care as much as anyone. Final encouragement. You have already shown incredible strength through these 7 signs and beyond. Keep nurturing yourself with these simple steps. Your healing journey honors every year of your life. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Leave a comment.